Good morning, y'all. Nice to see you here on the Mr. Digg channel. At least I think it's a good morning. I'm not really sure. It's Monday. I just pulled up and we've got equipment down everywhere. We've got to finish up the old water truck here. I see the JCB is down. Looks like a steering cylinder. Oh, man. Yeah, must have to repack this old cylinder here. I think we must have a hole in our bucket. That's not good because we need this machine to move the retaining wall blocks. We've got a Volvo truck sitting over there. We've got a Volvo truck sitting over there. The guys are still working on the shed replacement or moving the shed for the non-ferrous material up yonder. Trucks are coming in like crazy at the landfill. Sand trucks are going out. It is daggum wide open around here. We've got projects out the yin-yang that we got to get on, but sometimes this is when I get really overwhelmed. It's like we've got to get our power and we've got to get inspection till we can get power inside the new shop. We still haven't been able to do anything with that. And our screw that goes back in at Gringo, which we're going to check on them in a little bit, we pretty much fried it, so that's not good. Oh boy, but hey, at least we're above ground today, and if you're watching this, well, then you are too, so that's a dang good place to start. Let's go see what we can get into. Looks like we got the John Deere 744. That was the demo. It's ready to be picked up. I'm not exactly sure why we've only got one Volvo truck running today moving sand. Then y'all leave a comment over on Let's Dig channel to come pick up his 235. I wish you would. I think we're probably going to sell that. It's as you know, if you watch any of the past videos, she's got a pile of hours on her, but motor's still good. Well, let's come around here and check on the relocation of the shed project, see how that's going. Looks like instead of forming blocks, we are now just using the excess concrete to go ahead and pour us a little pad up here. That way we can bring our forms around, stack them up right here, and start making our retaining wall blocks up in this area. Yeah, this is not the ideal way to pour a pad, but it looks like they're just doing probably a 6-inch pad right here. The reason it's not ideal is because we're just having to rely on these, you know, concrete left over from job sites coming in here. So it's just going to be kind of a patchwork job, if you will. But it'll work for what we need it to do, and it's free concrete, so hey, can't argue with that. I might better move back a little bit just in case she splashes. Throw a little bit more water into it, I believe. So yeah, again, this won't be the fastest way to pour our new pad, but it's the cheapest. And we've got our buddy Anderson here. He's up here helping on the concrete today, so I guess that's probably why they're just running. It looks like the other truck has started moving too, so I guess they're just moving two trucks, doing the short run up to the sand mountain today, so they can sacrifice our buddy so he can help us here on the concrete pile. All right, Anderson, you handle it. Hold it down, buddy. See you guys. Beautiful day today, folks. Not a cloud in the sky. We just got a lot to do, per usual. Hey, amigos. Uh-oh, the 550's sitting up here at the top of the hill. That's not a good sign. Hey. What's up? Good, buddy. Good to see you. Don't like the looks of this. Hopefully it's just a service. We'll see if we can find our buddy Aaron here in a little bit and find out what's shaking. Let's step over here to the edge and see what's happening. Had to put the old Komatsu back in the hole. So Richie, I guess, is on the 360, just loading again the two trucks. We're on the short haul today, so we don't really need three. I guess that's why we're just letting the truck sit and helping with the concrete efforts. That's some beautiful sand right there, though. There's a lot more of it yet to get out, but we still, golly, we still got to get out all that white kaolin material out of the bottom. You know, we used to think the PC360 was a big excavator until we got the Volvo. Now it's like that bucket T-Tiny. Wow, a little slammage there. Okay, let's go watch something else. Hey, cool, check it out, guys. The power folks showed up. So I guess we're gonna try to get power down to the fish house. I'll have to check on that in just a little bit. Not sure where or why they're up here by the landfill, but we'll find out. Oh boy. The fun just keeps coming today, y'all. So Aaron pulled up to talk to me. I was stuck on the phone, couldn't talk to him in person, so just called him. And he's having about the same kind of day I am, just issues all over the place. So, you know, you saw in a couple of the last videos, we were taking the wheels off of the compactor to send it for a rebuild. So Aaron had everything lined up. They said, yep, we can take it with no wheels, that's fine. So we took the wheels off, took the blade off, shipped it to Yancey. And then they're like, oh, we got no way to offload this thing without wheels on it. I mean, I don't know, Cat ain't hitting on much in our books here lately. So anyhow, they brought the machine back. We got to put some old wheels on it in order to get it down there, because I sure as hell ain't sending it with good wheels on it, because after the Dozier incident, who knows how long it's going to take to rebuild the Cat. But I don't know, y'all. I do know one thing, we still got a sloppy mess in this landfill. There goes one of our upstream trucks. We just can't dry out. Every time we get a little bit dry, the rain comes back and, well, we're in the mud again. Oh, and y'all don't have to blow up the comment section now on the Komatsu operator, because that is actually Nick. So they're training Nick, who was inside the Volvo haul truck, training him up in an excavator, so he is just learning now. So that brought my blood pressure down a little bit. So sorry, Nick. Didn't know that was you in the excavator, but you're doing pretty good for your first time or first day in the excavator, so I take back what I said. We all got to start somewhere, folks. And I'm having to really hug the slope of the landfill over here to stay out of that mess down there. We've got a literal pond in the middle again. Brandon! Uh-oh, I done caught him. He's stealing hubcaps. Man, the trucks have just been non-stop this morning, folks. And we got folks that don't know how to back trailers, per usual. Where are you going, bro? Our dozer's still running and not overheating, so that's a good sign at least. You better get out of the way of this fella, though. Oh, crap. There comes the roll-off truck. This dude. Oh, goodness gracious. Buddy, you just, you might need to pull and get straight and try again, bro. That's embarrassing, dude. He's getting all flustered. Oh, boy. Ah, buddy, come on. That's horrible. Brandon, did you find you some spinners? Yeah. Them's too pretty for the landfill, buddy. Man, dang.
Riding style.
What I'm talking about. Slap some on the D6. You might have to go jump in this truck for this fella. He can't back his trailer up, man.
Man, we had a guy here earlier.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Really?
To get to where that guy's at. He didn't make it all the way back. And when he was back there, he was like this.
Yeah, I don't think this fella's gonna make it either.
It was so bad.
Yeah. Let's go over here and see what we got in the landfill. We got a pretty good load on the floor, it looks like. Dude is on the struggle bus, man. He's struggling so bad, I feel bad for filming him. I feel bad for videoing this, Brandon. I almost feel bad, I'll put it that way. I almost feel bad. Almost feel bad. Oh crap, now he's gonna come towards us.
This is pretty much the same scenario we just went through. Except there was about 15 trucks lined up.
Of course.
Box trucks, so he really had a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Marco's giving him the directions. Oh crap. Jeez. Okay. What's that? No. No way. Were you gotta like hit a driveway or something and not curbs and not mailboxes?
Dude, I can only imagine the line. Like, I guarantee you go out there and see his tire tracks in the road trying to get the driveway.
I don't think it's got to worry about. I don't think it's got to worry about getting the CDL anytime soon.
Nah.
Daniel, how you today, Bubba?
Good, y'all.
Doing good, man. Give us an update on your dozer. Where we at?
Still warm.
Still warm.
Not as hot, but
What'd they do? You know?
he said they turned the fan speed and the fan pressure up.
Okay, that's what some folks had commented.
Yeah, and it's helped it, but it's still, I mean, it's still getting over, like, it's averaging 225.
Okay.
You know, it's running right now, it's running like 217. You know, which is still, to me, is too hot.
Yeah, I
mean,
agree. I think Aaron, did you go, Brandon, to the landfill the other day? What about that John Deere? Did you like it? Yeah.
We've got a fix coming.
Yeah.
We even got your dad on board with us.
Really? All right.
We showed him the pamphlet, and I think we're gonna be in good shape.
Nice.
It's real
Looking
nice.
at it, man, it's a lot easier to clean out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, anything's gonna be better than that one because
Hey,
as it sits right now, we're just gonna only run her in December, January, and February.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's a 3-month.
3-month dozer.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like the 225, you know, that's warm.
Yeah.
He said it's not gonna damage it, but that ain't good on all those hydraulic hoses
No,
around it. You know, they get brittle and then you go
staying
to
that
have-
hot all the
yeah.
time. No, that ain't good.
So,
Oh well, maybe
what
we'll
we
give
gonna
old
do.
John Deere a shot. I think you're just gonna have to let him dump there. He was over here spinning all 4 tires. Poor fella having a bad day. Let's go see what we got in this load over here, folks. Whoa! It's out here, ran over that bag, it blew up. Oh, this is some kind of Christmas ornaments from a fireman. That's kind of cool there. I think I'll save these. Never know what you're gonna find in the trash. Oh boy, man, we are behind on moving dirt, y'all. Goodness gracious. Got the Kubota tractor dragging a little bit, trying to keep the road smooth so the trucks don't bounce as much. Still a lot of material to get out of the way though. And we absolutely cannot stop because one thing that isn't going to stop is the trash. loading bowl. Good thing Coco ain't here today, but she'll be here tomorrow. So if this comes tomorrow, or a load like this comes tomorrow, I'm sure my truck is going to be slap full of junk. Fella. That's kind of exciting, guys. That John Deere I was speaking of is an 850. The guys went and took a look at it last week over at the landfill in Augusta, and we're going to see about getting rid of the cat because, well, you know, and swapping it out for the John Deere 850. So that'll be cool, and I'll surely keep you guys posted. Oh, David's gonna have to push our buddy out here. He's having a bad day. Brandon, that's a little sloppy, bro.
My hubcap's dirty.
Oh man, not the hubcaps. They're still clean.
Come back later to a belly flop night.
Yeah, right. Thanks, bro.
Anytime.
Let's see what's happening over at Gringo at the mulch yard today. I believe we've got somebody over here running the 75 DK shredder, running some pallets. I hear the big old B66 over there eating through some logs. And then I believe that's our buddy Aaron around there. You see the Volvo sticking up the 550. I believe they're going to put some wheels, or take some wheels off the old compactor and do that switch we talked about earlier. We got stuff going on every direction you look around here, y'all. Sometimes it just gets too busy. There's our buddy Austin in the 960 with the tip out bucket. I believe we're still waiting on the coupler, the quick coupler for the 970 we just bought, and the tip out bucket for it. So hopefully that'll be here in the next week or so. Tell you what, let's go around this way. I'm trying to stay out of the dang mud, but even around here in the mulch yard it's muddy. Oh yeah, an old 75 is just purring through some pallet material, pulling out all of the contamination, all the metal out. You see the magnet flicking it out right there. They're just trying to consolidate the mulch pile down a little bit because this is a crazy fire hazard. You pack all these pallet chips up or pallet pieces and crunch them and put them under pressure, and that is a big time fire risk. So they've done a real good job of, you remember how the mountain of pallets we had here a few months ago. Let's see what it looks like down on the bottom. I believe we've probably got Devin and the Velco. This is the older 210 loading it right now. Some pretty wood material though. This stuff, after it goes through the shredder and gets stacked up over yonder, goes through the high-speed shredders much easier. And the beauty of it, we don't have to worry about the metal contamination going through our high speeds. stuff right here. Especially when you get some of these bigger chunks and bigger bolts and screws going through. Oh, like this one. That's a chunk right there. Stacking it up, folks. So it won't be long here, we'll have our second rush of the year. So fall time is another nice little spike of when people get back out in their yards, refreshing their beds, laying down new mulch. So that's what we're gearing up for right now. Hopefully when the weather finally cools down in like another month or two, that's when we really start having that nice little push through fall time, getting ready for winter. Then all through the winter, that's when we'll really focus on getting our stockpile built up, making some more compost, and getting ready for the big spring rush, which will happen in late February. But right now, I got to boogie to a meeting, guys. I sure appreciate you watching. Thanks for spending the time with me today and all the times that you do. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you hadn't already. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video.